Good evening, guys from Europe. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Piotr here, this is Liteforex Global YouTube channel, 8th of February 2021, Monday. Well, the risk on is going on, right? That's what we have. So let's start with the Nasdaq. 20 minutes ahead of the end of the US session. The day is coming to the end, and well, the market with unlimited liquidity trying to push higher here. So the most important thing is that we are above this latest weakness. All right, we've seen here 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 weeks ago, right? So we are still above this one. So in that case, if I'm not mistaken, as long as we are above, then the whole move to the downside could be the target or the next target for the bulls. We are talking about the 14,240, 250, right? So that could be the next Nasdaq target. Let's place the line based on this latest pullback, breakout, and let's have a look what we are going to get. Well, from the intraday perspective, there was a little bit of the attempt from the seller's perspective, right? But again, it ended up with the lower shadow and market moving a little bit higher. So to be honest with you, as of now, if you are a conservative trader, then probably you wanna see at least move back. Yeah, that's better. Move back below 13,560 when it comes to the Nasdaq. That's quite an important level because of what we've seen when we were here previously. All right. So as of now, because of what we have right now, higher we go. That's the name of the game for the Nasdaq. When it comes to the dollar, we are going to check the majors, but before we are going to do that, let's check the calendar, because it's I've mentioned about that during the weekly preview. Nothing extraordinary at the very beginning of the week. Today we got a tad weaker German industrial production with the revision higher of the previous number, so more or less well, positive. And Sentix Investor Confidence much weaker what market was expecting, and that's quite surprise. Tomorrow also nothing when it comes to the calendar. German trade balance, Italian industrial production, and guys, that's it. Wednesday we got the chance to have a little bit more action because of the CPI data, right, out of the US, out of the China, as well as Fed Powell speaks towards the end of the day. Okay, so euro dollar after the outside day on Friday, right? We discussed that. Not big continuation day today. Why? Because we are testing big supply level. So, you know, tomorrow it's going to be very interesting, especially during the European hours, to see if the London is trying to counter the move we currently see in Friday and today. So as of now, when it comes to the euro dollar, all right, I do expect that market may want to hit the stops above today's high, but then towards 2070, 2090, we do have a supply, and then higher we go towards 2130, another level of the supply. When it comes to the demand, no change in my view. 120, 119.60 as this very important zone when it comes to the demand. We also talking about the psychological 120 level. So the dollar been trying to recover at the very beginning of the day, but towards the end of the day, we've seen during the New York session a little bit of the sell-off. Same story here on the cable, right? So again, even we've seen plenty of upper shadows when it comes to the cable. We've seen the break to the downside. Then Friday and today, this is a recovery day, and I'm very curious. Yeah, because of this broken trend line, right? So looks like market wants to confirm the move above because it's going to be the second daily close above, so we might see run up higher. That's the weekly 3770 as the next possible supply, weekly open as a possible demand for now. That's how I see the cable. And the dollar yen, well, here finally something we can discuss when it comes to the supply level. Finally, Friday upper shadow, today upper shadow, swing high creation. So what I'm gonna to look for here is how we are going to behave on the retest of the weekly open and 50% of today's range. On the other hand, I do expect 105 as some kind of the demand. So if you are a conservative trader, right, when it comes to the dollar yen, first thing first, you want to see the break of this breakout candle and then retest, and you want to trade towards 104 level. If you are much more aggressive trader, then you are switching lower. All right, you see that we are out of this consolidation phase, so 105.50, that's your supply level, right? But don't forget, first target is just 105, the second 104. All right, guys, it was my pleasure to prepare this New York close update for you. Don't be trapped, and see you around. Take care and good night.